Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program RP-0. We're out here on the launch pad today with another RA9. This mission is going to Mars. This is a carbon copy of the Venus lander, although this one we're actually intending to send to Mars. So it is not the V-SEL, it is the M-SEL. This is kind of to make sure that we can get something down on Mars in case our overly ambitious Mars glider project, Project Air, fails. If it does not fail, then we can use the engines on this to go explore some of Mars's moons, Phobos and Deimos. I'm waiting for relative inclination. There it is, 0.26. That is with the moon. So let's get these engines fired up and get ourselves underway. Alright. All spooled up, and we'll get the launch clamps off. Like I said, this, other than some small changes to the parachutes in case we do have to land it on Mars, this is a carbon copy of the mission that we just put down on Venus. So nothing really worth talking about as far as changes to anything here or there worth doing a build episode for. So apologies to the nighttime launch again, dictated by our relative inclination with the moon. So we're just going to go ahead and get this little guy in orbit, and I will pick all of you up out there. Alright, well, this is not quite an orbit, technically. 247 by 124. But it seems our apogee got away from us. Oh yeah, we are going to have to burn to fix this. Crap. Alright, well, we're pointing the right way at least. Yeah, we're probably going to have to use an ignition. Just because we cannot afford to go crashing back through the atmosphere right now. Well, let's just verify that this will in fact help our cause. Yeah, by making that our periapsis. That's 73 meters per second. This shouldn't take very long at all. Let's go ahead and ullage. Stable. That's why having 10 ignitions is not such a bad thing. Yeah, throwing our apogee a little bit off, but not. There we go. 195 by 175. That is actually pretty nice, I have to say. Alright, so give me a couple minutes here to get this node plotted out for us. For Mars. Set as target. And, yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Maneuver planner. Transfer to another planet as soon as possible. Create node. That doesn't quite do it for us, Mech Jeb. It's 3,500 meters per second. What's the descending node? 1.7 degree. So that will probably need a remedy. And I'm willing to bet maybe we can just do that way out here. Crap. A 1 degree plane change, 1,000,000 years away. Of course, it's going to be on a plane change. Yep, there's a close encounter. That's not too bad a one either. Alright. Alright, I'm going to fidget with this, and I'll pick you guys up when we're ready to start this burn. Alright, 3563 meters per second is our first burn. Yeah, about 2,800 of that from our liquid hydrogen stage. Maybe a little bit more because we're going to be venting off a lot of this aerosine in the process. Burn time is in 58 minutes. Total burn is slated for 9 minutes. Of course, we know that's not going to be very accurate. So let's go ahead and get warped around to our node and get this puppy underway. Alright, we are 5 minutes 20 from the node. We can go ahead and get our engines ullaged here. They are stable. Let's light them up. Okay, thank goodness. Ignition is good. These RL-10s always make me worry. I've had more than a few of them fail, and it's never been pleasant. Obviously. Alright, so I'm just going to take some time here to get some of our antennas set up. We won't necessarily need to be deploying them, but I do want to have them programmed with targeting information. So that way we can just turn them on through our dreaded flight computer menu and go from there. Alright, and now we'll just enjoy the sunset. That is a... yeah, I can't decide if I like the sun flare in there or not. It's a pretty picture, though. Alright. Only the clouds weren't such dirt. And here you can't even tell really what's happening, other than there are engines firing. Yes. Alright, I'll stop messing with it, and let's just get this burn up and done. Alright. And, oh, I should probably stage sep. Oh, great. We're being pushed by our... yes, let's kill the throttle. Activate engines. Oh, is it stable? Yeah. There we go. And we're off. Alright. This last kilometer per second or so under the power of this AJ-10. Yeah, it's just a little bit of a struggle to stay on the node, but we will... I'll figure it out, I promise. It feels like we're off center, so I'm just double checking those tanks. Looks like everything's fine, so it's probably just my shoddy piloting ability after all. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Alright, well, we started the burn about 5 minutes out. It looks like the rest of this burn is going to take us about 3 more minutes. We're 48 seconds past the burn, so that's an almost an even split time. I guess I can't really complain about that. But, of course, the plane change maneuver is going to need correction. Obviously, it always needs correction, but that's a long way out. We're lucky that our ascending node is, I don't know, so far away. It's going to be a little bit more efficient to do a plane change maneuver, so much further away from the sun than when we had to do them for Venus. That nearly cost us some missions. Well, Mech Jeb certainly cost us one of those missions, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to pretend to be upset, because now we have ample opportunity not only to land on Mars, but to go check out Phobos and Deimos, which are exciting. I've never been to any of those in any playthrough of RSS, so this is all new territory for me. Oh no. I drained the main tank and this tank. Dang it. Oh, that was really dumb. Alright, we gotta get these unlocked. Oh, so stupid. Only 30 meters per second shy. I am not going to waste the ignition on that. I'm instead just going to rely on the RCS thrusters. It's gonna take us a second. Oh man. A very, very long second. Oh, damn it. That was really dumb. Well then. We will allow some fuel from the lander stage to be spent. We will refill it later, obviously, but this this time difference does not sit well with me. Of course, we only have 4 ignitions on that AJ-10. I'm not going to use one for this, because we're going to need at least one for the course correction. I'd say we'll need one for braking at Mars. Unless we do another Aero capture, which I had not intended for, but I don't know what the Delta V figures look like for that plane change either. So that might become part of the flight plan after all. Alright, well, let's just speed this up a bit. We're still only 5 minutes out from the node, which is about when we started the burn. I'm not horribly upset by this. I mean, not yet. Alright, let's not get off course too much. This is so grossly inefficient. Yeah. Oh, well, you have to keep that in mind for the next launch. The next launch, the transfer stage is way different. Next launch is Project Air. So we'll have to see how any of this goes. Alright, 28. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, and we're coming off it. That's it. We're good. Let's shut down our RCS. Yeah, we can just go ahead and let it drift. I'm going to transfer some fuel around and get to well, let's... Oh, next node's only 639 meters per second. Does it still... Yep, nope, it does not. It does not give us an intercept. Alright, well, I'm going to tinker with this node. This node is also in 216 days, so we've got plenty of time to, you know, fidget with this thing. Yeah, sorry, I've just decided to do it now, against everything I just told you that I was going to do. Isn't that amazing? Alright, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to just tinker with this a little bit. I'll probably cut it or fast forward it or something. Oh, no, looks like we already got it. So, in all this time of telling you about how I'm not going to make you watch me mess with this node, I've made you watch me mess with this node. And considering we're so close to having a pretty accurate idea of what we need to do, might as well just keep watching it, right? Alright. Yes. So close. I don't even know if I'm still going. Yes, there it is. Ooh. That ain't bad. Oh, come on. That looks nice. Alright, we'll keep it there for now. We'll probably bring that periapsis down a bit. Maybe we'll even try to come in on the daylight side of Mars. We'll see. Alright. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. I guess we should probably try to... Oh, wow. I guess there's some wildfires or something over here on the California coast. Because that doesn't look healthy. Alright. That's going to do it for us today, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Tomorrow we'll get Project Air underway, and maybe a few more cool things. So, I don't know. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I will see all of you next time. Till then, see you later.